Hello everyone, this is 1STEP2FIT, your private space to do your home workouts, and my name is Ellie, your personal virtual trainer. Today we're going to push our limits with some Pilates classics, and we're going to feel that powerhouse. If you're ready, let's do it. We're going to sit with our back straight and the heels together, toes open, so we can squeeze the inner thigh and feel the legs really flat. So push the knee down, feel the legs strong, and let's bring the arms parallel to the ground with the palms in. On the inhale, we're going to open one arm and follow with your eyes the arm without lifting up the shoulder. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Change the arm, inhale and open to the other side. Exhale, bring it to the center. Inhale and exhale. Turn the palms down, and for the next one we're going to relax the head. Pull the arms from the shoulders to the front and then lean forward, keeping the arms parallel to the ground and your abdomen keeping you back. So it's like a little stretch between the lower back and the upper back. As you can see, your lower back stay where it is, and we're only stretching by pulling the arms, the upper back. Let's try again. We're only going to repeat 6 times every exercise. Remember, you can start with a small number and increase anytime you want. Let's open the legs a little bit wider and bring the arms right on top of the legs, parallel. We're going to twist and on the exhale, reach on the outside of the toes. Exhale. Reach down. We're trying to keep our bottom on the ground here. It is quite hard, so if you can't reach all the way down, just go as far as you can. Exhale and reach down. Twist on the inhale, reach on the exhale. And bring the legs back together. We're going to try now the V balance. So pull the spine straight, lean back, support the thighs, and then slowly lift up the legs. When you're ready, you can let go of the legs and keep the arms on the side. We're going to try a little movement now. Go down and up parallel to the ground with your legs. And let's try a little challenge. So we're going to open up and bring it back to the center. Exhale up, inhale down. We're only going to do 6. And then stop and try to make a combination of them both. So we bend down, touch the ground, and then pull them all the way up. Exhale on the way up. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. We have another 6 here. One more. And we can take a little break. I'm sure you can feel that powerhouse now. And we're going to try the V balance. So reach a little bit lower on your legs and then stretch. You can try do the same with the legs a little bit open, which is a little bit easier. And then when you feel ready that you control your balance, you can try to let go of the legs and keep them up. Then slowly Bring them down to the ground and have a little rest before we go to the next one. For the next one, sit to the front so you have the mat behind you, because we're going to roll our back. Lift up the legs and this time reach down and open the knees to create the shape of a circle, so your elbows are close to the knees. With an exhale, we roll on our curved spine, and on the inhale, we try to pull the spine straight again and stay up. Exhale, roll and go back. Inhale, pull the spine. Exhale and roll back, and inhale, control. Last one. Bring the legs down on the ground and straight in front of you. Let's bring the hands behind us with the fingers pointed to the front. Push the back straight, opening the shoulders and the chest, and lift up the hips to make the body in a straight line. Now we're going to try this like a little exercise. So every time we push up, we lift up one leg. Great job. We're going on the side now. Cross the legs with the upper leg in front. We're going to push on one arm, a side bend up, and we're going to reach down with the hips and pull them up again. Exhale down, inhale up and stretch. Let's try this version, and then I'll show you one easier that you can try. One more. Okay, so check this out. If you bend your knees and go closer sitting to the feet with your foot on the ground, you just push towards the arm and then go back sitting. Push and go back sitting. And of course, we have to repeat the 6 times on the other side. Cross the upper leg to the front, put the palm on the side, lift up the hips, reach behind the head, exhale and go down, touch the ground and lift yourself up. 3, 4, 5, and one more. 6. For the next, we're going to open slightly the legs. We're going to reach with the arms up to keep the back straight, and then we're going to follow the vertebrae of the spine, starting with the tailbone and the lower back, the middle back, upper back, until you unroll all the way and bring the arms behind your head. We're going to do the same on the way up. Bring the hands to the front, and with the exhale, pull the arms from the shoulders until you lift yourself up. Exhale, follow the spine line, curl and do it really slow using that powerhouse. Keep the core muscles working and use the exhale when you move. Stretch and inhale. Bring the arms in front of the shoulders and start the exhale. The chin goes down into the chest and the arms pull to the front. Let's try with legs bent, a little bit harder version. If it's too hard, you can keep the legs straight. And again, bring the arms first to the front, followed by the head, chin down, pull with the arms, exhale all the way up, inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, curl and go back to the ground. Inhale, stretch. Exhale and move the arms to the front, follow with the spine up. One more. Now when you put the middle back, you can lift up slightly the lower back to feel the neutral spine. We're going to try to lift up a leg. Inhale and keep the arms parallel to the leg when you're up. Inhale, stretch behind your head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Inhale. Exhale, go up. Exhale, go down. Change the leg and let's repeat. Exhale, lift up the leg. Push the spine straight, arms parallel to the leg. Exhale, go down. Inhale, stretch the arms behind and repeat. We're going to try to do this with 2 legs at the same time, lifting and the arms parallel to the legs with the back straight when you reach the balance. Keep following the spine. On the way up, roll and then pull the spine straight and then curl to go back down on the ground. One more. Keep going. I think we might go here for 6. And for the next one, we're going to bend the knees. Keep a little hole under the lower back, the neutral spine. Then feel that you're pressing your abs really strong, as if you were having something really heavy on top of you, but keeping the spine neutral. Then with energetic moves, we're going with the straight and strong arms on the side of the body flapping. So inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. There is another version that we can try with the legs up, knees right on top of the hips. Remember, inhale for 5 and exhale for 5, which will give you a 10. And if we repeat this 10 times, well, it's 100, one of the most popular exercises in Pilates. You can support the head with one arm and just halfway through change the arms. And the hardest version of the 100 with the legs in a diagonal straight in front of you, keeping the neutral spine, keeping the core muscles squeezing. Relax for a second when you finish with 100. And then we're going to bring one knee up, stretch the other leg in the air, feel the neutral spine, press the abdominal muscles, and we're going to move the legs, alternating the knee without any more movements in the spine. Try to keep the head up with the chin down to the chest, but if this is too hard, you can support the head with your hands and just move the legs. Here we can inhale for 2 and exhale for another 2. How is your powerhouse? Let's try the next one. We're going to lift up the legs with the knees on top of the hips in a straight angle. Keep the neutral spine. Keep pressing the abs. Stretch the arms behind your head and then reach towards the knees, Bring the head up with the chin into the chest. Don't move the head or the spine. Stretch the arms and the legs at the same time. Inhale, and on the exhale, bring them back together. If you are tired, if you have problems with the neck, relax the head on the ground and just move the arms and the legs. Just like that. Of course, keeping the spine neutral and the pressure on the abdominal muscles. For the next one, we are going to keep absolutely the same posture. Lift up one leg straight up and the other few centimeters off the ground and press for 2. 1, 2, and change for 2. You can put the arms on the side of the body and try to keep the body really still, only the legs moving. One more time. If you like, you can relax the head on the ground and just do the legs, but don't let them pull the spine. Be aware. It is a really different feeling for the core muscles. For the next one, we're going to keep one more time the tailbone flat and then move one leg up straight without changing the position of the back. If you feel that the lower back is falling down on the ground, just hold the leg a little bit lower. And then we're going to make circle on an inhale, exhale, and stop in the center. Make 4 and reverse, or 6 on each side. Then we're going to change the leg and repeat absolutely the same. Make sure you're not moving the knee of the other leg on the ground. Everything should be as still as possible. Reverse after the 4. Inhale on the circle going, exhale, stop. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take the leg down. Stretch the arms behind your head. And then bring yourself all the way up, curling the spine, stretching the back up again. Let's try something challenging. Push the hips up with your legs bent in 90 degrees and your arms behind you with fingers pointed to the front. Try to lift up one leg, controlling the balance between only 3 points on the ground. Let's try to do the same with one arm to the front. Now this is a bit challenging and you can keep the arms slightly wider than the shoulders. Now here comes the big challenge. Try to lift up the opposite arm and leg at the same time. That's really not easy, and if you don't feel good about it, just skip that one and go to the next one. For those of you trying, I'm sure you're doing great. For the next one, we're going to bring the legs up together. Of course, I don't have to say that we keep the spine neutral and the abdominal muscles working, pressed. And then try to make a circle with the 2 legs together. Inhale on the circle, exhale, stop the legs. Repeat on one side 4 times and then to the other. Stretch the arms on the side of the shoulders with your palms down. Bring the knees on top of the hips, and on the exhale, bring the knees down to the side. You can look to the opposite way to start, then try to stretch the upper leg. Now control the balance between your hands and keep the head looking up. so only the legs going to the side. Let's try to stretch the upper leg now. One leg straight, one keep bent. Exhale when you twist. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side and inhale up. And then relax on the ground. With the next one, we're going to roll the spine all the way up. And then turn around to the other side. We're going to bring the body into a plank position to start, and then your back up until you reach the downward facing dog, like we know it from yoga. On the way down, we're going to lift up the heels really high and then follow the spine until you reach the plank position. Push yourself back and again lift up the heels. Follow the spine like a wave. Exhale, go back. And again, make a really smooth movement for the spine from one side to the other. From downward dog, lifting the heels, following the spine until you're in a plank. You don't have to curl the spine lower, just the plank line, and then push yourself back. Relax on the ground. Bring the palms under the shoulders. And we're going to push ourselves up with the legs slightly open. We're going to keep the legs really strong. As we go down, we're going to lift up the knees off the ground. So imagine that we have a curled shape, and when we lift up one side and then lower it, the other part is lifting. Now let's try rocking. So push yourself up, then let go. Push and let go. Push and let go. It is not so hard if you keep your legs really strong. And slowly go down. Stretch the back. Go to your knees. One more time, we're going into a plank for one last challenging exercise. This time, slide one leg with your foot flat and then lift up the leg just a little bit so you don't move the frame of the hip bones. Both hip bones are at the same level, facing the ground. Keep for 6 seconds or more. Yes, that will be everything for today. I hope you felt your powerhouse really powerful, and I will see you for our next 1 Step to Fit. Have a wonderful day!